There's a fantasy outside, but no one knows about it. Boxed up in flats, offices, houses, without it, step outside. You won't believe what you're missing. Wander into fields and feel Mother Nature kissing. Clouds overhead, like a jungle, stumble in a clearing, with two buds on your tongue, chase the light and you're shrinking through the hole. Lights out like childhood power cuts, stumbling through fallen leaves, weed and flowers, hear the rabbits shout. People come our way. Get off your road, release your mind for this high game. The gloomy city's long gone. Miss Nature's gonna kiss you. Look around you for a minute, let sweet trees tickle you.
Welcome to the River Rhymes and Voices project, people. We're very happy for you guys to be here. I go by the name of Inja. I'm your host for this small moment in your life. So one of the first sections you're going to see is a quick fire poetry round. So basically it's a little teaser of what happens in the real poetry scene and the performances. So we've invited a couple of pupils and a couple of workshop leaders to come up and give you a little portrait of the written poetry for the project. So first of all, I'd like you to make some noise for Ashton and Lewis and Sabrina and Holly.
Question. If the River Cam could talk, what would it say? If the Cam could chat, it would scream, it would shout, it would throttle its throat and thrash vocal cords loud, lash out its waves in dirty confusion and protest the oil and the spoil and pollution.
Question. What would the Cam taste like? One day I stopped beside the water, thirsty, hot and tired. The ripples gleamed and seemed to say, come drink me up inside. I bent my back and dipped my head and slowly cut my hands. The river flowed onto my tongue, a taste I'd never planned. At first no taste, I tried again, my taste buds warming up. The second time I tried, I tasted tropical flavoured love. Third time in, I sipped again, the water warm like stew. With a glass of juice beside to sip, a taste I never knew. I wanted more, lay on the floor, my taste buds all a-quiver. Threw back my hands, opened my mouth and put my whole face in the river. My mouth was full, but no forbid, the taste no longer sweet. This time my water tasted just like snails, duck poo and wee. Yuck.
Question. What is above, below, in and to the sides of the river? The river's a river on its own, but don't ignore the banks beside and then above and below. From up to down to left to right around the river flow, there are worlds of wonder and waste that the water doesn't show. Inside there's traffic cones and tricycles, trolleys, trash and tins, swimming with the fish. On other days the sunshine strays as trees and grasses sway beside, where people sunbathe under clouds, ice cream stores and cold pork pies. Above the modern planes fly by, below the gravel hides the eye, to woolly mammoths, bones and grime, to shiny pebbles smoothed by time, duck poo floats and litter sinks, flower scent and oil spills sink. There's so much round the river's way, so think before you swim today.
If the river could talk, what would it say? I'm older than you. I'm longer than you. I'm wider and deeper and bolder than you. I know more than you because I've seen more than you and I've heard and I've felt and I've been more than you. So row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, merrily, my memory terribly makes me want to scream. Because I've seen war, I've seen death, I've seen young men's last breath as they march down my banks and fallen first head. I've seen war after war, more than you can conceive, from spear to cannons to bullet machines. I've had men march my banks rank by rank, side by side, hand to gun, feet to feet, right to left, left to right. As drill sergeants' drums beat their blood into tides and the drips trickle down as I lay there and sigh. Because I've seen and heard screams like you would not believe from people who come to my sides to deep breathe, find some peace from their lives, from their loves or their pain and stop. A million years on and the cries are the same. I've had so many tears drip into my ways and stones thrown from fists in quick fits of rage, complaints about lovers and loved ones and cheats, and I've watched on at murderers, muggers and thieves. I've seen men pushing women in and women push men. So row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, merrily, my memory terribly makes me want to scream.
Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen. That was the quick fire poetry round. Do you know what? Lewis and Ashton made it look easy, man. Thank you very much. You guys were really good. Thank you to Ramsey College for letting them come up. Sure. All right, so in preparation for one of the sections that we're going to have in the second half, because you've got an interval coming up next, we're going to do, well, I'm going to do a freestyle basically, but it's going to be based on whatever words you lot give me, yeah? But before we do that, I need either someone out of the audience, well, I'd like someone out of the audience that can write quite well, that doesn't mind coming over to here and writing down whatever words you guys pick for me to freestyle about it. Can anyone help me in that? I'd just like, so you lot know, you lot definitely gave me all these words, innit? Yeah? Yeah, I haven't, apart from me seeing you write them, like I have not seen them or had time to do anything with these words. So what you are about to see is pure making it up on the spot, which is basically the art of freestyle.
Yeah, I'm quite looking forward to this, to be honest. Like, he really hasn't looked at it since, and I was actually speaking about it. It's like, has he checked over those words? So I don't even know what's about to happen.
Yeah, okay, that sounds nice. All right, you lot enjoying yourselves? Make some noise. All right, then we're gonna go in, all right, wherever the finger lands. I'm a starfish, I don't care, cause you know I can harness. You can see me like Doctor Who in the TARDIS. Right now I'ma do it, right now I'm the fastest. That's just how it goes when I start it. Beats so nice, yeah, crisp and hardest. That's just what I do anytime. Right now I get the freestyle rhyme. So back in the day I watched Hulk Hogan. He was a big bad wrestler on WWF. I don't really care, cause on my heart you can see right there is a big treble clef. Let's start off riverside erosion. The water runs down that nice river bank and it takes out the banks of the river like that. Up and down a river and stop the river flow. But right now I'm here for all of you to know. I would like to introduce to you on their premiere performance, the Suspect Breaking Dance Crew. They're about to give you the river dance with a twist. So can you make some noise for the Suspect Crew, please? You're still enjoying yourself, yeah? I got a little number that mentions something about a river, so they were like, yeah, like, you definitely got to include that. So I gotta just take a big breath, because I used a really big breath then. Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, it's that riverside, pushing rock, pushing pike, CAM, be alright, DGE, living right. So, on behalf of the project, the Riverside, the River Rhymes and Voices project, funded by the Heritage Lottery Fund, we would like to thank Shape East for organising it and putting it together. We would like to thank all the organisation in Poetry to Performance to helping us take it here. We would like to thank Parkside Federation, Abbey College Ramsey. I would like to thank Funk It Up Dance Collective, the Suspect Crew. I would like to thank Reaps One. I would like to thank Sabrina. I would like to thank Holly McNish. And overall, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank each and every soul of you that made it here tonight to make it possible for us to put on a show to entertain you, for you guys to have fun, go home, talk about it, enjoy yourself, good night, sleep, happy morning tomorrow, good day at school. Thank you all very much. And after 3, make some noise for yourselves and everyone involved. 1, 2, 3.